SMT Nation, we back. Nation, we got an update on the C-band situation. We do have a couple of details that I think are good to know. I'll explain, kind of these disclosures that are kind of offered as a solution with C-band. The mobile network operators want to deploy this stuff, and they want to deploy it near airports because they need the capacity at these airports. They paid tens of billions of dollars for the spectrum. They want to deploy it everywhere they can. All right, so I will be linking this in the article. It's from Dano. I'll link the article in the description, and you guys can check it out. And then also, don't forget, you could support us. Link in the description for the Real SMT Buy Me a Coffee link. And if you're looking for a good deal on your wireless service, you can get it from our partner, Mint Mobile. The link is in the description. Use it, save money, and you'll be supporting the channel in the process. All right, so we know a little bit about what the mobile network operators, Verizon, AT&T, T-Mobile, US Cellular, are going to be doing moving forward with respect to C-band deployments near airports. After a very lengthy and public spat between airline operators, the FAA, and the mobile network operators, we actually now have some clarity. All right, the 5G transmissions of the C-band spectrum, frequencies 3700 to 3900, are going to be basically full power moving forward. All right, and the concern previously was the risk of interference between the frequency of C-band and the frequencies that are used for operations on the radio altimeters for landing airplanes. Okay, so it looks like, based on the disclosures in this article, that the FAA is now good with it. There's going to be a safe coexistence. The airports will be an environment in which the risk of interference will not occur, and everybody's going to be safe and everything's going to be fantastic. Specifically, the details are the base stations or cell sites that are going to be operating the 5G ultra-wideband, 5G plus, or 5G UC from the carriers in the 3.7 to 3.98 gigahertz range. What's known as the EIRP, or basically what the power level is, will not exceed 1640 watts per megahertz EIRP, or what's also kind of, I guess, translates as 62 dBm per megahertz. Now, if my memory serves me correctly, I had some conversations with network engineers that are building out and deploying C-band over the course of the last year and a half, and I think that they have been broadcasting 60 to 62 dBm previously. So I don't think anything's really changing. I think it's just now the sites near the airports are going to be full power at the 62 dBm per megahertz. I don't know if there's still more power that can be turned up. I vaguely remember an engineer mentioning possibly 65 dBm. If that's the case, they're very close. And I guess I'll just have to do some research on that. I'll have to ask and get some clarity to see exactly what the non-airport sites are able to broadcast and what the tuning is on that. I'll check into it. But I also am aware that some of the power can be turned up depending on channel bandwidth. Right, so there's a couple things I need to figure out, and I'll ask the engineers. Again, I don't claim to be an expert. I'm just a cell network enthusiast, right? That's kind of going through the journey of learning and understanding. All right, so I will definitely yield to the professionals, those that work with the frequencies, build the networks, manage the networks, and offer quality assurance. Okay, so I'll be asking, and I'll definitely get back to you guys if I learn anything new and find out some more of these details. But in the process, I think the airline industry, the FAA representing, on behalf of the airline operators, they're going to be upgrading their aircraft altimeters to make sure that they are doing their part to reduce the risk of interference if they're concerned about the safety of their riders and passengers. All right, so it looks like there have been orders placed, 2,000 orders for enhanced 5G immune radio altimeters. I would venture that there's also a large number of filters that can be used to retrofit the older altimeters that can serve the same purpose. But this is great news because this basically means, folks, that this is all a thing of the past. Expect to see C-band at your nearest airport, if not now, if not happening already, very, very soon. So there's some details for you guys. I just wanted to get you up to date and let you know what's going on. Everything looks good. All is well. AT&T, Verizon, T-Mobile, US Cellular, Let it rip. C-band across the nation, including airports. What do you guys think of this? Happy about this? Glad to see it happen finally. And those are some of those details. Love to hear what you guys have to say on this. You are the voice of the people, the SMT Nation. Let your voice be heard. Like, share, subscribe for more. Turn on the bell notification icon to never miss an upload. Links in the description for all things going on with the channel. Big shout out to my YouTube members and Patreon supporters for making content on this channel possible. If you want to become a YouTube member, hit the join button. It's right next to my channel name where the subscribe is. And you can get early access to videos, exclusives, and live streams not found anywhere else. Same thing with the patrons. The link is in the description to become a Patreon member. And don't forget, if you want to support us, you could do so directly by buying me a coffee. Link in the description. And if you're looking for a good deal on wireless and you want the legendary customer care of our partner, Mint Mobile, the link is in the description. Thanks for watching, folks. We'll see you on the next one. Peace.